Show a quick tutorial of how to install the LED glow kit. What I did was I just ran the wires under here. What I did was you have to take out the 2 screws in here in the glove box, but this is going to be on top of it like this. So you just pull this rubber mat out. Once you pull the rubber mat out, there'll be 2 screws. Screwdriver. Take out the 2 screws. One. This is how I wired up mine. Not everybody's gonna wire up theirs the same, but this is how I wired mine. I wired it into the lighter socket wiring for here. Then you gotta pry up these panels here, these pieces. Mine, I've taken these off plenty of times, but be careful because they do break easily. One, then you gotta take off the other side too. Just pry under it, pop this up, those 2 pieces are up. There's gonna be screws here holding this together. I took out most of the screws because I still gotta go under here. For other things, there's going to be screws here also. So just take out the screws here and here. You're trying to pull the center console piece back. And then you take out the 2 screws here. And you can take out the 2 screws. There's supposed to be another 2 here. There's supposed to be 1 here. There's 1 here. And there's 1 here. You just unscrew these. So once you take out these screws, you push this back. It'll disconnect from the center console here. And then you take this up. And this comes out. Alright, yeah, there's a lot of wiring down here or whatever, but what I did was, this is for the LED glow kit. The red wire, I tapped into the red and white wire for the lighter socket in here, and the black LED glow kit wire I wired to the ground wire for the lighter socket, and I used the T-taps to T-tap that splices through to clamp down on both sides in order to give it a good connection. And then I wrapped tape around the T-taps. Then I ran the wiring, I kind of tied up and stuff in here, but I don't know what happened. And I ran it to the side here on the ground foot panel on the driver's side. So I put it here so I can get to it whenever I need it. And I kind of ran it, the wiring from under here, and I used 3M tape behind it in order to hold it to the side panel. So this is what it looks like here. The wiring runs under here, so that should be fine. And what I did was I ran the wire through here for the other kit. For the light. So with the light, what I did was I mounted it to this plastic piece that's under here. What I did was I screwed it into the plastic piece. If you don't want to do that, then you can use 3M tape to hold these up on either side. So this is what I did. I ran it up and around, but I keep taking the shit out, so so you can't really see it at all from the top. So yeah, that's how I mounted it on this side. Now the other wires, the way I did it was, since this console was like up, since I have this moved, you can like take the other lights and lift this and slide the other lights around the back on the side of the chairs. So this is how you'll do it once you get the lights. You'll run one light to the left, one light to the left in the front, one light to the right in the front, then you one to the right in the back, and one to the left in the back. So that's what you do. You set all the lights and you run all the wires going to different lights to different sides, but you run them through the panels. You run them through the panels. These you could just like pull them up on the side and just slide the wire in through. Now I'm gonna show you the passenger side one. With the passenger side, the wire, I ran it through here, through this panel here. You can just slide it up into the panel here and then run it around, and I ran it under the console here. And then I have it zip tied. No, I have it held up with 3M tape. Yeah, on this metal bracket right here under the glove compartment. I don't know, the cover is missing from under here. I don't know what I did with it, but I mounted it to this metal bracket, the 3M tape, and then I zip tied through the middle, through this metal frame. It has like a little hole, so I put the zip tie through to hold it up, and I have 3M tape here in the back behind this right here to hold it up, and that's how I mounted this one. Now the back ones, I ran the wire down the side in the back here under the seat. This one is going to be a little bit harder to view how I mounted it, but there's little metal like hooks under the seat. And what I did was I mounted the light under there. I don't know if you can see it too well, but I used zip ties here and here and here to mount it up under the seats. And I turned, make sure you turn the light facing the back when you mount it up under here. I just pulled a little carpet to the side that's under the seat and just zip tied it to a little bit of metal or whatever that's under the seat. And this is how it's set. So this is the light right here. The same thing goes for the other side. This is the same way I wired it up on this side too. I ran the wire down here. This is not bothered. I just tucked this under here. Can't really look. The other light is mounted right here. And what I did was I mounted on the seat and zip tied it right here. There's like a little metal under here. Just pull the carpet